Zara got the call from the casting director. Today, she skipped school for the first time in recorded history. A woman in the obligatory black of a crew member comes out of the wings and catches Zara standing in the doorway. "Auditions?" she asks. Zara nods, her neck still tight from the train ride. The woman leads Zara into the green room. The space is choked with girls, and every single one wants the same role as Zara, which is a problem, because now that she is here, she can't imagine leaving. This is the Aurelia Theater. It feels like coming home. 2. The green room is delightfully shabby. Ancient couches have been pushed aside to make room for the actresses. A cornered snack machine hums resentfully. No one's buying. These girls, in their stylish dresses with their stylish bodies, do not look like they have ever snacked. Zara makes the error of comparing herself to them. She is soft, a collection of circles. She wears a skirt that is too old, and a sweater she used to think was perfect, but now feels unforgivably tight. A forgotten gland at the back of her knees comes to life, pushing sweat down her legs. The assistant stage manager takes one girl and then another, leading them away like this is some dark fairy tale. The rest of the girls do what actors do when they're penned in a small space, waiting. They warm up. Some sing scales. Others stretch themselves into improbable shapes. Most show off their knowledge of the famous Greek tragedy. The room bears only a slight resemblance to other auditions Zara has attended, where people find their friends or make new ones as quickly as possible, where everyone talks in warm, brash voices, wishing one another broken legs as they run their monologues and grab their sides. These girls are focused on themselves, on their work, on the need to win over Leopold Henneman. Just thinking about the famous director makes Zara's nerves double over. She grabs for her purse and the aggressively loved copy of Echo and Ariston she found at a library book sale when she was 12, the year that she got her first kiss. She walked around for months afterward, feeling blank. And then she found this tiny book with the flaking cover. By the time she had finished the first page, she was different. She was in love. The darkly printed words and the wide margins in Zara's script calm her. She knows the play by heart, 3 different translations. Looking at it right now isn't strictly necessary, but it keeps her safe from the green room's whirlpool of pride and politics and low-carb tendencies. The assistant stage manager is a black fly, hovering. "Evelina Robbins," she calls. A girl tilts her chin and marches a few steps toward the door. Then she seems to remember her purse. It's especially large and bulky, and with no other visible options, she leaves it in the care of the nearest girl, who perches on the arm of a couch drinking from an unmarked white cup. As soon as Evelina is out of sight, the other girl peels the lid off her latte and pours steaming milk into the purse. Everyone goes back to her own business. 3. Eli has no business sitting at the table between the mezzanine and the wide fan of the orchestra seats. This table is meant for designers, like Roscoe. Most of all, it's meant for the director. Leopold insisted they fling the auditions wide open, so the Aurelia is overrun with what feels like every actress in New York who either is a teenager or thinks she might be able to pass for one. Eli knows that this is only a tiny fraction of the girls who sent in video auditions. She can't imagine what it was like to weed through those, to tell so many girls that their talent and their prettiness and their dreams weren't enough. Which is why she's the lightboard op, not the casting director. The current redhead wraps up her monologue. There's a lull between girls, which gives Eli a minute to dig out the food she brought from home. Eli keeps one Tupperware for herself and hands the other to her boss. Roscoe takes it with a wide-lipped smile. He gets so busy thinking about the